All right, folks, 71 acres, 3,900 bucks an acre. What's it got to offer? 2 spring-fed ponds, highway frontage, gravel road frontage, borders state ground. It's got an overlook of the Gasconade River on one side. You'd have to walk across, of course, Highway E to get to that. I got a cedar tree in my plane of view here. But pasture ground, plenty of places to build a house. 3,900 bucks an acre. Views, look back over here. Man, power running. Look up in the sky right there. Do you see that single phase power? South Central Missouri, Duncan Smith in the sticks, bringing you 71 acres at 3,900 bucks. I'm jumping on my motorcycle and we're gonna give this one a tour. So behind the GMC, hold on, you're gonna see the L250, something that a young man would love to ride across the property. Here we go. We're gonna jump on this bike and give it a look. There's 3.5 acres, I believe, on this side of the road. They're gonna price just this 3.5 right around $49,000. But take a look at the overlook of the Gasconade River. So you could clear a little spot out here. Let me get a focus in. See the blue back over there? That's the Gasconade River. And then here are the bottoms you would overlook. So what a beautiful spot for a cabin. But for right now, I'm going to focus on the 71 acres. This is mainly, they did cut the white oak and the black oak out of this, but they didn't kill it. But you would have 3.5 acres along this ridge. You've got to turn in. They would make power available from the other side. But I'm going to pause this. We're jumping on the bike. 71 acres coming your way. Here we go. All right, thank God for chip clip. I think that's what it's called. So we're at our first spring pond, and must not be running too awful good, but you can tell it's almost ready to overflow right there. But that's looking back towards the highway. We got a fence boundary line just right there. Hold on, jump across here. Okay, so there's your fence boundary line. It is wooden posts, but got a few steel posts in there. Gonna switch back. Mainly pasture. This is an old home site. Let me zoom back in. Got an old home site here. Must have, they probably used this, of course, for their water. But looking back up over the hill here, you would need to fill in this ditch right here. Looks like we've had quite a bit of water coming through there. But I'm going to take you back up over that hill and take you to the next spring pond. The owner's telling me there is a spring in here with watercress, and they left some of the bigger trees, and they are brush hogging this property as well. $3,900. We would split it, so we're thinking looking at that aerial, maybe 2 to 3 ways, so you could buy what you wanted. Of course, it's going to be more money on the splits, but that's just the way it is for smaller acreage. But we're starting out at $3,900 for the whole thing on the 71 on this side of E Highway, and you know, that's not horribly bad in this market. We've got looks like they're going to do some brush hogging, and if they own it long enough, they're going to do some fertilizing and spraying, and it's going to be a real crackerjack farm. This is outside of Hartville, Missouri, Wright County, not terribly far from the Gasconade River, Buzzard Bluff access. It's got a lot to offer. You could put a home kind of down here in this bowl You could have a drive coming in off of E Highway, just bring your power right across. Where this old homesteader had his site wouldn't be terribly bad, but if you were to, you could put a basement home in here, look awful good. You could put another home back up on top of that hill with a view looking back to the south that would be really, really good. But I'll run you up there. Hold on tight. Here we go. Duncan Smith in the sticks. Like and subscribe if you take a notion. Been monetized for a few days now, and it's you know, $3 to $9 a day, and it is about me. But I love to show property and rhyme when I do it. So like and subscribe if you take a notion. Not many realtors like me, and there's probably a reason for that. But 71 acres at 3,900 outside of Hartville, Missouri. Those trees. Here we go. So I had a real estate call in. Imagine that! I'm in the business 24/7. I love it. Man, this beats milking the cows hands down. So this is brush hogged. It's in a pretty good set of pasture. Now it's got, you know, I would probably spray this with 2,4-D, put some chicken litter down on it. You know, it's not horrible weeds. It's got a lot of at the end of March. You will not kill your clover, but all of your die. But if you're a permaculturist and organic kind of a guy, then don't spray it, don't do it. Just put some chicken litter down on it and graze it and have some fun. But you got cattle farmers across the way, and there's a spring pond down here below, and we've got a gravel road frontage that you see on the flip side. That's running up to E Highway. So that's the corner of the property. Coming over here, sorry, didn't make you sick. That's your next corner of the 71 acres. You're running, it's pretty well all open, like you can tell in that aerial. So you come down that fence line and go right up to E Highway. That'd be your next corner, right back over here. And where they're gonna brush hog this is E Highway, kind of coming down through here. So this is it in a nutshell. 71 acres, more or less. You could buy them less and they'd survey it and fence it, but it's gonna be more money per acre. I'd say $3,200 per acre. So there's some meat on the bone at 3,900. And you know, is the Ozarks worth $3,900 an acre? Dude, if you're trying to make a living on it, you better study your lesson. But if you're looking for a good place to build a home, great access, won't beat your cars to death, some meat on the bone as far as what's on the market, I'm telling you, it's a buy. So bring your buyer's agent. Try to get it cheaper. Let's all have a laugh. I don't care. Hey, don't be scared. If you want to buy, sell, or trade real estate and have a semi-good time doing it, call Duncan Smith in the sticks, 417-349-5630. I like to sell real estate, and it sure has kept the wolves beat back. But this is a dandy, 71 acres, 3,900, Missouri, Ozarks, Wright, Texas, and Douglas County is where you need to be. Have a good day. Over and out. This just in. Look at this watercress. Hold on, let me focus in on that. There is solid material. And this just in. Look at this rock bluff. So that fence goes right straight up over that. But man, you talk about an overlook and a beautiful setting. So here's the spring water running. Look at that. So this is on the 71 acres. Here's the fence. This is the boundary fence. Looks like it makes a little bit of a dog leg right here. They went and just tied it. Instead of going right straight up that bank, they just tied it to the nearest tree. But this is quite a dandy. 71 acres, 3,900. Some Ozarks traditions. Look at that white oak. Woo! Look at that. Look at that black oak. Man, I mean, there's some dandies in here. Another 2 big trees over here. So this is the chatted road. That's going to take you right up to E Highway. And then this just in, you got woven wire fence. So no boundary disputes, no easements. Pretty good pasture farm. If you were looking for, sorry, I'm putting my cover back on before I should. If you are in the notion to have a regenerative agriculture farm, you could set several ponds through here. You got those, you got a big spring, 2 spring ponds. Man, this deal would work. And for 3,900 bucks an acre, just out of highway frontage, gravel road frontage, put an access where you want, do what you want. This is the deal. So Duncan Smith in the sticks, bringing them to you.